So today we're going to be having a closer look at the Bosch GET 75 150. So let's get in close and have a better look. Now, just keep in mind that I have had this sander for a number of months now. It's been in and out of this box, and we all know that when you open something in a box, you're never gonna get it back in the way it came out. I think it's also worth mentioning that you get 3 sanding pads with this. I absolutely destroyed the 80 grit by accident, so that one is long gone, but I've got the remaining 120 and 180 grit. So, the Bosch GET 75 150. What do you get with it? You get this really handy carry case, which at the end of the day is a bit bulky, but if you're working out on site, it's absolutely great protection for your machine. And it's got enough room in it to carry some additional bits and pieces, like some additional sanding pads and even some replacement heads, but they are an additional cost. You get the side handle, which I've never used up until this point. And you get a few sample pieces of the Bosch mesh sanding pad, which I am coming to really like these. You get a nice thick instruction booklet, which I know we all just absolutely love reading, and that's it. That's what comes in the box. So, why did I go with the Bosch GET 75 150? Well, up until this point, J&D Creations has only had one random orbital sander. This beastie Ryobi right here. Now, when it comes to entry-level sanders, this thing, it's worth its weight in gold. This is my 3rd one. They have like a 3-year warranty on them, so you can just take them back when they die and get a brand new one. But they do die very quickly. So I was looking into sanders that would A, last me longer, and B, deliver better results. I can already hear you while you're watching this video screaming at me, why didn't you go Festool? To be completely honest, a Festool Rotex was at the top of my list, but it all came down to the dollar value. Festool Rotex is an extremely expensive bit of gear. Don't get me wrong, this is an expensive sander, but we're talking half the price of a Rotex. And with all the research that I did, this performs the same, if not better, than a Rotex. It's interchangeable between your random orbit sander mode and your turbo mode. It's got fantastic dust collection and it's got variable speed. It's a 150mm pad, which just about covers all the bells and whistles that the Rotex has. The performance of this sander has not disappointed me in any aspect. I've been using the Festool granite paper. The outer holes line up, not all the holes line up, so just be aware of that. But even though you aren't lining up the entire dust extraction capabilities, I still have very little dust residue left over when using this. It is a heavy sander, it has some real heft behind it, and when you flick it over to turbo mode, you really need to hang on to this machine. But I've used this on softwood, hardwood, end grain cutting boards, resin, MDF, and I haven't come across any issues yet. On random orbit mode, the heft of the machine makes it really easy to get a nice consistent finish, and you don't have to apply any pressure. So I just wanted to get a really quick and simple review out onto YouTube to let Australians know you can get this machine here. It is fantastic, and I would highly recommend it. I noticed during my research that I did not come across one Australian review on the GET 75 150. They were all either from America or from the UK. So why not take that opportunity to jump in where I'm needed? Needed might be a bit of a stretch. Anyway, I just want to let you know, if this is the first video you're checking out on my platform, I do not just do reviews. In fact, reviews are something very new that I'm trying out. But check out my channel, you will see that I build a ton of stuff and I use all these tools that I am reviewing. If you are a loyal follower on my platforms, I would love for you to let me know down in the comments below if you like these reviews, if you want me to keep going with them, and what you want me to review from my shop. I'm gonna set up a playlist on my channel with all the reviews so they're easy to check out. And I just think as the makerspace grows in Australia, it is really important to get these Aussie reviews out there. Because with instances like this sander, it took me days of calling different companies, explaining what I was after and trying to find this specific tool, because all the information I'd had from my research was related to overseas. So I think Bosch have done an awesome job with this sander. I would highly suggest it if you're a professional woodworker or a dedicated hobbyist such as myself. Can I call myself a professional yet? I'm not sure. but it really is a capable, powerful machine. And I think once my huge supply of Festool granite sandpaper has run out, I will be venturing down the Bosch line, because that mesh style sandpaper really seems to have effective dust collection and it doesn't clog up. So don't forget to leave me a like on this video and a comment down below telling me what you think of this. If you're new here, consider subscribing and ringing that bell notification. As I said, it's not just reviews on this channel. I make a range of weird and wonderful things. I'm gonna let YouTube queue up a video for you just here that they think you'll like, and I'm gonna put one down here that I think you are gonna love. That's it from me. Stay safe until we see each other next time. I've got a really cool project that is on the way that I think you're gonna like too, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you later.